The Puppeteer's Lesson. In a small Californian coastal town, nestled between golden beaches and bustling city streets, lived Johnny Depp, a world-renowned actor. Though adored for his talent and charm, Johnny often felt a gnawing emptiness that fame and fortune couldn't fill. His sprawling home was a sanctuary filled with antique books, peculiar artifacts, and paintings he would sometimes create in moments of introspection. A mysterious encounter. One cloudy afternoon, while strolling through the quaint alleys of Santa Monica, Johnny's gaze landed on an unassuming little shop with a weathered wooden sign that read, "Marco the Puppeteer." The store exuded an old-world charm, and curiosity drew him inside. The interior was like stepping into a forgotten realm. Shelves overflowed with intricately carved wooden puppets, each bearing a unique expression. Joy, sorrow, anger, and wonder. Every emotion seemed to breathe through their wooden faces. Behind the counter stood an elderly man with silvery hair and piercing eyes. He had the air of someone who had seen the world through many lifetimes. "Welcome, Mr. Depp," the man said, his voice warm yet mysterious. Johnny blinked in surprise. "You know who I am?" "Of course," the puppeteer replied with a sly smile. "But here you are not an actor or a celebrity. You're simply a seeker, aren't you?" Johnny felt an unexpected wave of vulnerability. The man's words cut through the pretense he had grown accustomed to wearing. For years, despite his success, he had been searching for something intangible, a sense of peace that eluded him. "I suppose I am," Johnny admitted softly. The puppeteer nodded knowingly and handed him a peculiar puppet. It was unlike any Johnny had ever seen. One half of its face was painted in radiant colors, exuding joy, while the other half was cracked and somber, as if carrying the weight of untold sorrow. "This puppet is you," the man said. "The world sees the smile, but only you know what lies behind it." Johnny turned the puppet over in his hands, marveling at its craftsmanship. On the back he noticed a small, intricate lock. "What does the lock mean?" he asked. "The key is for you to find," the puppeteer said, his tone cryptic. "When you open it, you'll discover what you've been searching for." The journey within. From that day forward, Johnny carried the puppet wherever he went. It became a silent companion on his journey to self-discovery. He began to reflect on his life, the triumphs and mistakes, the friendships he had neglected, and the simple joys he had overlooked in the pursuit of stardom. He reconnected with old friends, wrote heartfelt letters, and spent more time with his family. He also started supporting struggling artists and musicians, using his influence to lift others. Slowly he felt a shift within himself. The void he once felt began to fill, not with material success, but with a sense of purpose and authenticity. One evening, as he sat in his art studio surrounded by unfinished canvases, Johnny picked up the puppet again. For the first time, he looked at it not as an object, but as a reflection of his journey, a fusion of his pain and joy, his past and present. At that moment, the tiny lock on the puppet clicked open. Inside was a rolled-up piece of parchment. Unrolling it, he read the simple yet profound words, "The key was within you all along, your true self." The lesson. Johnny sat in silence, the puppet resting in his hands. He realized that the answers he had sought were never in external achievements or recognition, but in embracing the entirety of who he was, flaws, scars, and all. By accepting himself, he had unlocked the one treasure he thought he had lost: peace.
Thank you for watching this story. If you enjoyed it, please like it and leave a message on the channel so that we don't publish new exciting stories. Write in the comments which part of the story touched you the most. See you in the next video.